part two. Yeah, I'm not giving any of them a piece of the profits, obviously. See what I'm saying? That Phillip woman, I heard she co-wrote the script with Peter Jackson too. But I don't need any more co-writers. Three co-writers is more than enough. I don't need four. I don't need the Phillip woman helping Peter and me and Peter with a script. Like, yeah, Peter, I won't need the Phillip woman helping me with a script. So I had Peter's brilliant mind helping me, and I have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni's brilliant mind help me when I write this. That's more than enough. I don't need any more co-writers. I could have Guillermo del Toro help me if I want to, but I don't need like 4 or 5 co-writers. No, that's crazy. I'll just have Guillermo del Toro help me with the concept arts, help Peter Jackson with the notes, and I'll have him help my 17 with the business goals. Help him out a little bit, I'm saying. I won't have him do crazy dirty work, but I'll have him help him out a little bit. To take the stress. Okay, take the stress off my 17, help him out with some business goals. So I'm saying, help him out. Paying for the gas jet. I'm saying, paying for the Doc Cruise hotel stay. They're feeding. Help him out, go to Motor. Yeah, I'll help him out. Don't worry, I'll help him out. Yeah, I don't pay you $400,000 signing bonus for nothing. You're gonna make, I don't know, Guillermo is gonna make his nice, I don't know, $4 or $5 million in royalties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Guillermo, I'm paying your rich $1.65 million salary, which is a rich salary for assistant director. And I'm giving you a nice, I don't know, $4 or $5 million in royalties. I expect you to work hard. Now, work hard for me, as assistant directors will never make that in Hollywood. Assistant directors make like $500,000 in Hollywood. $400,000 in Hollywood. They don't make much in Hollywood. See what I'm saying? There's a high chance that Barry Osborne producer, he might try and get he might ask for a piece of royalties. Am I getting a piece of royalties? I'm like, no, man, you're my assistant producer. You know what I'm saying? You're my co-assistant producer. I'm not going to give you a piece of royalties. As I'm already giving more than enough people a piece of royalties, I'm not giving you a piece of royalties. I'll pay your nice $700,000 salary, which is a good paycheck. $70,000 salary I can pay him. It's a good paycheck for him. He's walking away with a couple $100,000, a nice $300,000+ check in his bank. It's a nice paycheck for him. A $350,000 check in his bank he's walking away with. That's a good paycheck for assistant producer. That's good enough. And the Phillip woman or the Fran woman, you can pay her $700,000, which is nice for her too. To assist my 7 team, the 3rd year and the 4th year during filming and production. Okay, you guys are going to be helping out my 7 team and Peter Jackson and all of them the 3rd year and the 4th year during production. Production the 4th year and pre-production the 3rd year. I want you helping them out. And you pay them a nice $700,000 salary. That way they work hard for you. Because they're going to be doing dirty work, man. That's why you pay them a lot of money. And that's it. I'm not giving those producers a piece of the profits. You get your salary and that's it. That's good enough, man. As a Barry guy, probably only made like $400,000 for Lord of the Rings. $300,000 he made for Lord of the Rings as an assistant producer. Because assistant producers don't make that much money, man, in Hollywood. The producers are the ones who make a lot of money, but the assistants don't make much money. They get their shitty money. He probably only made like $200,000, $250,000, $300,000 Barry Osborne for Lord of the Rings. He also produced The Matrix too. Barry Osborne. I heard he produced The Matrix and Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I'm not paying. Look, man, $700,000 is good enough. As in Hollywood, you probably make like $400,000 as an assistant producer. And some $700,000 is a good paycheck for the Barry Osborne guy. That's a good paycheck for him. That way he works really hard for you and he helps Peter Jackson, my 7 team, out. And the Phillip woman or the Fran, I'll either hire the Phillip woman or the Fran woman. Peter Jackson tends to hang out with the Phillip woman a lot. I can hire her, pay her $700,000, a good paycheck for her. She can be the assistant producer. Have her help out Peter Jackson, the 7 team. And if she's greedy and she wants like $1.5 million, I'm like, look, man, like you're my fucking assistant producer. I'm not gonna pay you $1.5 million. Yeah, she's worth like $10 million, but I'm not gonna for assistant producer. I'm not gonna pay her $1.5 million. She's ripped me off. As a $700,000 is good enough for assistant producer. That's a good paycheck for her because she's pretty big and she's worth $10 million. I'll pay her a rich salary for assistant producer. Pay her a nice $700,000, which is a good paycheck for her. I'll have enough money to pay both of them their salary, obviously. But I gotta watch out for my budget, man. You see what I'm saying? I gotta watch out. That's why I'm not going any harder than $700,000 for those 2 assistant producers, because the actors are already costing me like $80 million. The crewmen are costing me like $230 million around there in salaries, and then you also have what? You also have the main cinematographers. They're gonna cost me like $8 million in salaries, and you also have the main CG editor, $2 million. The main like 1 or 2 VFX artists, $2 million. Yeah. You also have my 17, which is costing me like $55 million. The whole thing will be drained, man. The whole budget will be drained. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Worst comes to worst, if the budget gets completely drained, obviously, I will take 10 million out of my pocket and pay Peter his 10 million bonus, obviously, and I'll take like 2 million out of my pocket and pay my 17 their $2,000 bonus on stuff. If worse comes to worse, because me and Vijay will make our tens of billions back. It's not a big deal, obviously. But chances are I'll have a good maybe 12 $13 million left over in the salary. You look, 410 is a huge budget, man. I'll have a good maybe 13 $14 million left in the salary budget for my movie, and I'll use that to pay Peter his 10 million filming bonus, post filming bonus, and I'll use that, and the rest of the money I'll use to pay. To pay what? To pay my 17. Jon Favreau and them, they're small bonus, right? Okay, John Dave, this is not a massive bonus like you're making for your sign bonus. Well, pay them a nice bonus to keep them happy. Pay John a nice $2,000 bonus to keep him happy. Hey, John, here's a nice. You guys worked hard. Here's a nice $2,000 bonus for you guys, which is a nice pay. That's like $1,000 in your bank. That's a nice bonus. You like good things with that money, obviously. You can buy another car, buy your kids a car. When you go on your vacation, you can buy your kids nice clothes. You can blow that money. High chance Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are gonna blow that $50,000. They're gonna blow it all. Obviously, because Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are making their 30. They know they're gonna make their, I don't know, $70 million off the royalties and $30 million. They're gonna blow that $2,000 bonus. They're gonna blow it all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, when Jon Favreau goes on that vacation, he blows like $30,000-$40,000 of his money on his family. He buys his kids all these nice clothes. He goes to all these events. He buys a bunch of beer. Guillermo del Toro might blow his $50,000. He might blow some of that. Peter Jackson will blow some. Well, Peter Jackson's fucking loaded, but Peter Jackson will blow probably some of his 10 mil bonus when he takes his family on that. When he goes on that vacation, obviously, because the reason why, and my 7 team are most likely going to blow that. My secretaries, my other 3 are going to blow their $50,000 and $1,000 too, because they know they're going to make their. They know they're going to make their 4, 5, 6, 7, $8 million in royalties for my movie. And that's why they're gonna blow. They're gonna blow that. Okay, guys, the $2,000 bonus I'm giving you is pretty much a nice bonus for you to blow. Pretty much, it's nice. $2,000 is rich pocket money for a celebrity. You see what I'm saying? $2,000 is a rich bonus, rich pocket money for Jon Favreau. Do like good things with that money. And I'll just take my $2,000. When I go on that vacation with my family, I'll blow some of this money, get my kids their nice souvenirs, go to nice events, get the beer, get the nice beer and all that stuff. Yeah. But I'm gonna keep saying this. So even though I'm gonna take Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni and my other 5 and Peter Jackson and Guillermo del Toro and their family, their immediate family, on that 2 vacation to that nice resort, the best resorts around the world, I am not paying for the what? I'm not paying for their their bills, man. Okay, your living's paid for the 2 weeks. You're gonna stay at one of the best resorts in the world, all paid for. I can easily afford it. It only cost me like $1.5 million in cost, easily affordable. And I'll have them hire a chef. I'll either pay for their feeding at the hotel resort, obviously, or I can hire a chef to cook food for them 3 times a week or something like that. I can have chef services for them if you want. Either have chef services or you can just pay. Okay, how much will it cost to pay for their breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 2 weeks? And they estimate the cost, and then you just pay for it, and they get their feedings paid for. My point is, I'm gonna have their feeding paid for. It's good to pay for their feeding, have their feeding paid for, and you have their living paid for. But if they want, if Jon Favreau and all of them and their family members want to party, I want to have a party at the resort, because I'm gonna rent. You know those resorts at the beach where you have those steamy pools. You know what I'm saying? You have like the whole thing to yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna book a resort like that for Jon Favreau, the 7 team, and Peter Jackson and all them. A nice resort for them, yeah. Obviously. Hey guys, if you guys want to have a party, obviously, and you want to buy your own, you have to buy your own alcohol. I gave you a $2,000 gift card. You know what I'm saying? You can easily afford to that's more than enough money to pay for your alcohol for the 2 weeks. I gave you a nice $150,000 to $50,000 bonus. $10 million bonus. You can easily get your kids their nice clothes and all this nice stuff. I'm not paying your bills, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm not paying your bills. You want to have parties with your family, you have to pay with your own money. I'm not paying for you. I'm gonna keep saying that. If you want to have parties with your family, you have to pay your own bills. I'm not paying for you. You see what I'm saying? If you want to go to events in that country, obviously, you're paying with your own money. If you want to go to if you want to go to events, if you want to go to rides, if you want to go to if you want to go on a boat cruise in that country, you want to go cruising on a boat, you want to do your own personal stuff, you're paying with your own money, whereas you're living at the resort and your feeding is paid for. And because I paid the secondaries their $150,000 bonus, and Jon Favreau the $2,000 bonus, and I paid Peter Jackson's $10 million, Guillermo del Toro's $2,000 bonus, they can easily use some of that money to do their personal stuff during the vacation. You see what I'm saying? They can go cruising. You can go if you want to go cruising in the water, obviously with your family. You have to pay with your money. I'm not paying for you, man. I'm not paying for your own personal stuff. No, only your living and feeding is paid for. Hence why to keep them happy, pay them that bonus. That way they can do good things. They can spend that money when they go out to vacation. They can spend some of that money on stuff, for cruising, all that stuff. The secondaries can get their kids a nice car for their 18th, 20th birthdays. You know what I'm saying? Pay your secondaries a $1,000 bonus. They can buy their kids a nice $20,000, $30,000 nice car for their kids. The other three can get their kids a nice $20,000, $30,000 car. It's guaranteed the 17 are going to spoil their kids. They're going to buy their kids. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are guaranteed going to spoil their kids. They're going to get their kids nice cars for their birthday and all stuff. You know what I'm saying? Jon Favreau can easily get his kids like a nice, like $50,000, $60,000 Benz, man. Easy afford. It's pocket change for Jon Favreau. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And the other five, because I'm giving them a piece of the profits, and they're gonna make their nice $5 million, $8 million in profits, whatever it is. They can easily get their kids nice cars too. Their kids a nice $60,000 car, $30,000, $40,000 car. Yeah, man, they're gonna spoil their kids off. So they can easily pay for their kids' school. Even without the profits, they can still afford it. But now that they're getting a piece of the profits, they can easily pay for their kids' school. No problem. They can pay for their kids' expensive university. If their kids want to go to medical school and it's $140,000, the secondaries and all them can easily afford it because they're making their millions off the profits of the royalties. They can easily afford. They can easily pay for their kids' tuition. Pocket change, man. Jon Favreau can easily pay for his kids' tuition. You see what I'm saying? It's pocket change. Yeah, man. They're living this. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are going to be living the dream. My 17 are going to be living the dream life, man, with me and VJ, man. The dream rich life. Not only are they saved and they experience that fame, they're part of me and VJ's business life and some of our personal life, obviously. They're living the dream celeb life with me and VJ, man. They all bought their nice homes, their nice houses. The secondaries bought their nice $2 million house. The other three bought their nice $4 million house. Dave Filoni bought his nice $5 million house or $5 million. I heard Dave Filoni doesn't have kids. I heard he's married, that's it. So chances are Dave Filoni might buy a condo, a nice like maybe $5 million condo he might buy, Dave Filoni. A nice condo in Vancouver he might buy, or he might buy his own house. Most celebrities like buying houses. Most celebrities don't own condos. Most celebrities buy houses. High chance Dave Filoni might buy he might buy maybe a $4 million house, Dave Filoni. $5 million house. If I paid him his $50 million signing bonus, he might buy a $5 million. Because Dave Filoni knows he's gonna make his $30 million in royalties off my movie. Obviously, he might even buy a more expensive one. He might buy maybe a $7 million house. But chances are he won't do that. If I pay him a $15 million sign bonus, he won't. Chances are he won't take $7 million of his money and buy a expensive house. No, he'll probably buy a cheaper house, a $4 million house maybe. He'll buy Dave Filoni. Whereas Jon Favreau will probably buy around that $8, $9, $10 million house. He'll buy around there, perhaps even 15. He might buy even a more expensive house. He can afford it because Jon Favreau is a loaded. The guy has like $50 million in his bank, $60 million in his bank, and I gave him $30 million. He can easily get like even a $50 million house if he wants to. But chances are he'll get it cheap. He might. Jon Favreau will probably get around that $8, $9, $10 million house. He'll get around there. He can pay it off cash. Because the guy already has tens of millions in his bank, and I paid him a $34 million signing bonus. Easily buy his nice $8, $9, $10 million house he'll buy. But I told you, even if Jon Favreau buys a nice $10 million high-end house, it's nothing compared to the $300 million condo me and VJ are going to own. You see what I'm saying here? As me and VJ are going to own like a $300 million. I'm not going to put $170 million towards the condo. No, I'm going to pimp it out more. Before I said $100 million, no, $100 million is too cheap. Like, me and VJ I want to build something like unheard of, man. Something super, super high tech, man. Like moving walls, moving closets, GPS, automatic doors. Remember Ben Affleck's condo? Remember Ben Affleck's house in Justice League when it was under the water? Yeah, think of a high tech condo like that I'm gonna own. I'm putting $300 million towards my condo, guys. Something unheard of. Okay, VJ, fuck it. Fuck $170 million. $170 is a bit too cheap, VJ. Let's put an extra one. Let's put 300 million towards a condo. VJ's like, sure, Ivan, let's put 300 million towards a condo. So we put $300 million towards a condo. Yeah. Even if I make $10 billion, I can still put $300 million towards a condo. Because I know I'm gonna make my $60 billion worth of moves and merch. Me and VJ can easily afford it. But 300 million is enough. I'm not gonna put like 400 or 500 million. If the moment you do that, you're just being stupid. You're wasting money. $300 million towards a condo is more than enough. That's high tech enough. Remember Iron Man's house remember Tony Stark's house in Iron Man? Think of a house like that, like high tech. Yeah. Remember his GPS software? Remember his GPS system for his suit? Yeah, think of like a GPS system for that in my condo. A high tech alarm system with a GPS. I might even have the alarm system say like me and VJ's name. Welcome, Ivan and Victoria, to your beautiful condo. You know what I'm saying? This is something unheard of. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Look at something unheard of. Yeah, man. Hence why you're looking at something crazy for the what? Hence why you're looking at something crazy for the bidding war with the script developers. As a lot of people are going to be sending in their resumes. They want that job badly, man. They know Hollywood can't compete with Ivan's company. That's why you're going to see the Russo brothers sending in their resumes. You're going to see Rian Johnson, J.J. Abrams sending in their resumes. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You're going to see Rian Johnson, J.J. Abrams sending in their resumes. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see Ryan Coogler sending in his resume. Ryan Coogler, I give him 0.1% too. Of the royalties. Ryan Coogler. And I pay him like a $22 million sign bonus. $3 million yearly salary and like a $3.5 million yearly salary and like a $2.6 million yearly salary, Ryan Coogler. That's good for him. I give him 0.1% of the royalties. It's a good paycheck for Ryan Coogler, obviously. And that's why all those guys are going to send the resumes. And you're going to see Kevin Feige throwing the Russo brothers and Ryan Coogler a lot of money, but even then, he can't compete with my offer. I don't know, Ryan, we'll pay you $18 million for Black Panther 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sorry, Ryan. We can't compete with Ivan's offer, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the kind of money Ivan has. Ivan is fucking king. He made his $17 billion off his Zanus book. He has the fucking keys. He has financial control. We know his movies are going to... If Ivan offered you that 0.1%, we can't compete with that, Ryan Coogler. Because we know Ivan's movies are going to gross like... We know Ivan's movies are going to gross $100+ billion. We can't compete with his offer, man. But we'll offer you a nice $18 million, Ryan Coogler, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see Kevin Feige all desperate, you know what I'm saying? We'll even give you a piece of the profits, a nice maybe $10 million of the profits. And even then, he's still not competing with my offer. Yeah, they can't compete with my offer, obviously. Yeah, we can't offer the perks Ivan's offering you, you know what I'm saying? Ivan's gonna have his unheard of studio office. He owns his $300 million condo. You're gonna part up his condo, his $50 million yachts, his $100 million jet, $60 million jet. I can put a bit more money. I can put the price up for the jet. Me and VJ can buy a nice $100 million jet. Obviously, the more expensive, the better the jet is, obviously. But don't be stupid and get like a $300 million jet. No, a $100 million jet is good enough for the big jet. Obviously, the small jet I'll get like a $60 million jet. We'll get the small $60 million jet, VJ. For what? For our vacations. That's good enough. If we can get a $100 million jet for the business to fly in all the crewmen yakas to my nice office, and we can get a $50 million nice yacht, me VJ. A nice $50 million yacht. Anything over 50, you're wasting my... VJ, I don't want to get like a $100 million yacht. No, a mega yacht, no. We're wasting money. I want a yacht that can fit a good like 25, 30 people. That's enough. Big enough for parties, but not like a mega... A big boat, but not like a huge fucking what? Not a huge fucking yacht. Not a huge fucking boat like a cruise ship. 100 million... The moment you buy a $100 million yacht, that's like a cruise ship. You're wasting money. No, a nice like... A big yacht, but a smaller one that fits like 25 people. You know when you watch those movies and you see they have those parties in those yachts? There's like 25 people. Yeah, a big boat like that, but not like a mega one, like a cruise ship. You know what I'm saying? $50 million boat, VJ, is good enough. That's good enough, obviously, for me, VJ, obviously. And what? And I'll put $100 million towards the land. Me and VJ can even put more. We can put 120. We're gonna make our money back. We can put even 120 million towards the land if we want to. I'm going to pimp out my office fully, man. I'm going to put like $25 million towards my office. I'm going to put another like $25 million towards the the special effects unit building. Obviously, I'm gonna pimp it out. I'm gonna pimp up my concept art room, a nice table, nice chairs, nice place for hanging up the pictures, my nice room. I'm gonna have all these departments: the sound department, the VFX department. You know what I'm saying? The documentary. I'm gonna have a small documentary room, and that's where the editors will edit the documentary. The building is mainly meant for my movie. Also, I'm gonna have a small editing room for the doc. That way, the editors can edit my documentary. Because editing a documentary is a lot more simple than a movie, obviously. It's a lot more simple, straightforward, obviously. So I'll have some small room for the editors to edit the doc. I'm also going to have a room for my web designer and my graphic designers. And that's where they're going to be working. The editors are going to be hard at work, what? Designing the pictures for the posters, editing the pictures for the posters, the website. The web designer is busy coding the web, so I'll have them work in that room. The web designer and graphic designer, they'll work in there. I'll have a room where they can work, where the graphic designer and editors can work. They have their laptops or their computers, and they work there. My 2 graphic designers and 1 web designer will work in there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you look some top notch. You need to have an office. You need to have an office for your web designer and graphic designers. Hence why I'll have a room in that room. Okay, I want you building a room where you have like 3 computers. This is where my web designer and my 2 graphic designers are gonna work. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have a room I'm gonna have an editing room where my doc team will work too. That's why me and VJ are gonna be so boss, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, Ivan and VJ are paying all these guys a lot of fucking money, and yet, no, the amount of money they're making is all pocket. Yeah, me and VJ are gonna be boss, man. Yeah, man. Gonna be boss, man. Fucking boss. Me and VJ are gonna be boss, man. That's why VJ is so proud of me, man. That's why VJ made that bang on your knees song, because me and VJ are gonna be boss, man. You mess with me and mess with her, and you'll get all that you deserve. You'll be crawling like a centipede. Yeah, man. Me and VJ are gonna be so boss. All these Hollywood celebrities are gonna be crawling they're gonna be crawling like centipedes. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna feel humiliated. That's what VJ means by crawling like a centipede. You're crawling on your 4 legs. You feel humiliated. You see what I'm saying? In other words, once I start Skyscrapers, all these Hollywood celebrities are gonna feel humiliated, downgraded, and they're gonna feel like shit. Because Ivan and VJ are boss now. You know what I'm saying? Ivan and VJ are making their tens of billions off their movies and merch. And my company is now the biggest film brand in the entertainment industry. VJ's bigger than all those Hollywood celebrities. All those big woman actors like Scarlett Johansson, Sandra Bullock, Jennifer Aniston, Kate Beckinsale. You know what I'm saying? All these big, Natalie Portman. You know what I'm saying? All these big woman actors in Hollywood, obviously. Jennifer Lawrence, they're all big. These are all powerful women actors. They make their nice 20, 15, 10 million for the movies, 8 million for the movies, obviously. And now VJ's boss. VJ is making her tens of billions off for the movies and the merch with Ivan, obviously. And she's paying all these Hollywood actors their fat contracts, man. She's paying all these Hollywood actors their $23 million salary, their $50 million signing bonus. You know what I'm saying? She's giving them 0.1% of her money. They're making their nice $25, $20, $30 million in royalties. Yeah, man. VJ is boss now with me. That's if VJ will be like, look, hey, that's at the moment. I guarantee when Ariana Grande flies to my office, VJ will be like, hey, Ariana Grande, look at me now. Yeah, man. You're going to see VJ all cocky. Hey, Ariana Grande, look at me now. You know what I'm saying? Remember me? Remember how you made fun of my shitty career in Hollywood? Sabotage, obviously. Remember how you made fun of my shitty career in Hollywood? And everyone was saying how you were so much more successful than me. You were worth your $150 million salary. And now I'm sharing the $18 billion with Ivan from the Zane's book sales. I'm funding the movie with my own money. I'm flying on my jet, and I'm paying you your fucking salary, your rich $5 million salary. I'm giving you a nice 0.02% of pie. You're making your nice $8 million salary. Yeah, I'm paying you a nice, I don't know, $12, $13 million salary on Ariana Grande. So Ariana Grande will make her $5 million. She'll make her nice like $8 million in royalties around there. $8.5 million in royalties. Ariana Grande. Yeah, VJ's boss now. She's paying Ariana Grande her fucking salary. That's why Ariana Grande might have that shitty feeling. Fuck, man. Look at VJ now. VJ's fucking boss, man. Yeah, man. VJ's fucking boss. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, the moment I sign those actors. The moment I offer John Boyega that contract, he'll be shocked like, holy shit, Ivan's company blows hell out of the water. For fucking Star Wars, I only made my $1.5 million, yeah. And Ivan offered me 8.9. This is how much A is hackers make in Hollywood. and he gave me like 0.01% of profits, John Boyega's gonna make like 5 million. 4 million, 4.55 million royalties he'll make with his $8.9 million salary. Yeah, he's making his nice, like, what? $13 million salary, man. $14 million John Boyega's making. Yeah, man. He's gonna strike it rich. Yeah, man. He's gonna strike it rich, man. I know, after film is completed, John Boyega has like 4.85 million in his bank. After taxes and the rates in his agent. He has like $5.2 million in his bank. Yeah, I made a nice $5.2 million after taxes and the rates for Ivan's movie project. And he also made his like $200,000 in what? In speaking fees, and he also got his $2,000 royalty check. Yeah, man, he's gonna make like 5.6, 5.7 million in his bank. John Boyega's gonna make. He's gonna get a fat check in the bank, man. And $5.7 million in the bank. That's how much A-list actors make. That's how much A-list actors make after taxes, man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, John Boyega's gonna strike it rich. He's already rich, obviously, but he's gonna be richer. Hence why Vaughn Josey is gonna make like what? Vaughn Josey is gonna make like $7 million after taxes in his bank, man, for the movie project. He made his 2.1. I'm giving him 0.01. That's like $4 million, $5 million. If he makes $5 million, that's $3 million after taxes. Yeah, he'll make his like Vaughn Josey will make his like 4.8, $4.7 million for himself, man. Yeah, man. $4.5 million he'll make for himself. He's gonna strike it rich. I mean, Vaughn Josey is only worth like $1 million. He's rich, but he's not like that rich. You see what I'm saying? He's gonna make his nice like $4.5 million. Yeah, I made like 4.5. How much money did you make, by the way, Vaughn Josey? Yeah, I mean, Ivan's company beats Al Howard. Ivan paid me $4 million for my salary. I made like $2.1 million after taxes. He gave me a $250,000 royalty check. I made like $100,000 after taxes. He gave me $60,000 worth of commercial money. He gave me a $2,000 gift card. I made $200,000 worth of speaking fees for the world tour, and I made like $4 or $5 million in royalties for the profits. Yeah, man, I struck it rich, man. Yeah, man. Ivan's company beats out Hollywood. Like, holy shit, you made a lot of money, Yvonne. Yeah, man. I bought my own like $1 million condo, man. I bought my nice $1.2 million condo in Vancouver. Yeah, he buys his nice like $1.2 million condo in Vancouver, or he might rent a nice like a really nice apartment. Because I heard I think Vaughn Josey lives in an apartment. Because there's some celebrities who live in apartments. They don't like buying houses. So Vaughn Josey might rent his nice apartment, maybe a nice like maybe $10,000 a month apartment he'll rent. $8,000, $7,000 a month apartment he'll rent in Vancouver, or he might buy a nice like $1 million condo. Easy buy his nice $100,000, $80,000 Porsche, $100,000 Ferrari. Yeah, you're gonna see these actors striking it rich, man. You're gonna see Janelle Monáe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I made $3 million. Yeah, man. I made $3 million for Ivan's movie. You made $3 million. Yeah, man. I made like $1.4 million after taxes, and the agent obviously, and I got like $200,000 in royalties for speaking fees. My $250,000 royalty check. And I also made like $4 million, $5 million in royalties. Ivan gave me 0.01% of the pie. And I made like $4 or $5 million in royalties. Yes, I struck it rich. Yeah, man. Janelle Monáe made her nice like $4 million, $3.8 million for my movie. Yeah, man. With the profits. Yeah, man. Yeah, $3.84 million she made. Yeah, I made like $4 million. How much did you make? I made like $4 million. You made $4 million for Ivan's movie? Yeah, I made $4 million. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and Ivan also gave me a good deal. He's giving me $250,000 reoccurring royalty checks for all the releases. So every time I release movies, I got a $250,000 check on my bank. Holy shit, Ivan gave you a good deal. Yeah, Ivan's generous, man. Even though Ivan's fucking greedy, man, he's a generous man. He's a good man. That's how you know I'm a good person, man. Even though I'm greedy, guys, don't hate me, and I'm gonna make my nice 60% off. Me and VJ are gonna make our nice 60% off the movies and merch. We're gonna make, I don't know, our $60 billion off Zanus, obviously, and the merch, obviously. I am generous enough to give the actors a piece of the profits. That way they're not angry and they appreciate you more. And if you give the actors a piece of profits, they're now invested in your movie. If the moment you give the actors a piece of the profits, they're now invested in your movie because they're taking a piece of the money, obviously. They become more invested in your movie. You see what I'm saying? They become more invested in your movie if you give the actors a piece of the profits. They become more invested in your movie. You see what I'm saying? They become more invested in your movie. They become more invested in your movie the moment you give the actors a piece of profit. I know what I'm doing. You give the actors a piece of profits, they're going to work double harder for you, even double, triple harder for you, obviously. And what? And they become invested in your movie because they know your success is their success. Okay, we know we're gonna benefit off Ivan's success. We're gonna make our nice 0.1, 0.2%. We're gonna make our nice 30, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 million in royalties for Ivan's movie. They're going to be more, and and you give them the free. If you pay them that money, free cash, they're going to work even harder for you because they're free. They got their freedom. Ivan paid me millions, tens of millions of dollars in free cash, man. I was free from. I didn't have to do anything. Yeah, I was free. Was in Hollywood, we have to do it, man. We're dirty slaves. Yeah, man, you have to do it in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You have to do it in Hollywood. That's how it works. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hence why what? Even though I am greedy, guys, I am very generous. I am not cheap. I am generous. I am greedy, obviously, to the point I'm not giving them any more than 1%. I'm greedy, obviously. As you guys would be even greedier than me if you were in my shoes. Yeah, even if I was in your shoes, I'd be even greedier. Yeah, as Jeff Bezos is greedy, Jeff Bezos is worth $200 million, and yet he's paying the Amazon employees $15 an hour. The guy is obviously cheap, obviously, whereas I'm not cheap like Jeff Bezos. As I'm paying the minimum salary for my company is $1,000. Like, to be fair, Jeff Bezos does not have the keys like me, hence why he can't pay them all that kind of money. But because I have the keys, I can easily afford to pay all the Lord of the Rings crewmen their $1,000 salary. I told you, even some of the Lord of the Rings crewmen might be a bit angry because they know those actors are saying to sign those massive contracts. Because even though the crewmen are making the rich $1,000 salary, it's nothing compared to how much Peter Jackson, my 7 team, and the Xanax actors are making. You see what I'm saying? That's why some of them might be a bit angry, obviously. As I guarantee you in Hollywood, some of the crewmen might give the actors dirty looks sometimes. Because the actors make their millions, their nice millions, whereas the crewmen get their shitty $30,000 in Hollywood, obviously. But I told you, Hollywood can't afford it, obviously. There's some crewmen, I'm not kidding you, I guarantee you there's some crewmen who might be cocky, and they might try and ask for maybe $170,000, $180,000. Like, look, man, if you think I'm stupid, I'm not paying you that, man. $150,000 is good enough, as you're never going to make this in Hollywood. Ivan, what about a bonus? I'm giving you a bonus. The $2,000 gift card is your bonus. That's your bonus. As a $2,000 gift card is a nice bonus for a fucking average person, man. It's even nice for a Hollywood celebrity, $2,000 gift card. Guys, your bonus is your $2,000 gift card. That's my bonus to you guys. Yeah, but you're giving Peter Jackson all. Yeah, because Peter Jackson is my fucking director. He's executive producer of my company, and the actors are my stars. Hence why I'm also giving them a $2,000 gift card. But your bonus, guys, is your $2,000 gift card. That's your bonus. After you finish work, you make your nice $2,000. Nice $2,000. Show my calendar.